Doesn't even get to the 15.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. That's to the tight end, Lovely. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Williams to the air once more. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. Get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the 1st half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the...
And he's in. Yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Moving, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. The long goal.
Now Swift. They can Beardown quickly. He'll only get a couple. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Vegas, Vegas. Punch stars, punch stars, punch stars. Yes. Tempo, yes.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Bears are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the 3rd quarter. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. To throw, it's Williams. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
Throwing again, Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
What is on? Fire!
They'll indeed go. It's Williams to the goal line and in. Frank in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Duvernay on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, sir? Hey, volunteer. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
On the give, it is Manunga. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On the ground, here is Manunga. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams to the left side into the hands of Moore. And he's in. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Vegas! Push! Yeah. What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. Again, working deep downfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was covered by Kevin Meyer.
What is it up? Vegas! Touch!
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That's hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tip it!
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to get into the end zone for the 2. That'll make the score a little more respectable. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Yeah. Yes. Vegas!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got a man, and that's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bears first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
33-yard line.
What is it on?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cut 19, 18, 60 Bobcats, 60, 79 Broncos. Let's go, go.
Keenum. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will score.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now whistles here, and a penalty if somebody moved early up front. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Yes, 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 yes.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. This one caught at the 4, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Axel, 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 Axel.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And Mike, this is a throw that, yes, at this level you expect it to be caught. But remember, this is a running back on a flat route. These are very awkward angles to track the ball. You got to put it on his front shoulder pad, allow him to turn up the field, run through contact. And I think with a better ball, that's a pickup on 4th down.
79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Keenum looking to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Punch, stop, let it slip. Vegas, Vegas.
To throw is Williams. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Let it slip.
Here's a run with their tight end. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes. Go.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll swing that out wide, and they will not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, 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 yes!
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bears take over.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early, and often they cruised to an easy victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.